My name is Roddy de la Roza, and the project I was in is called The Hearing. And I was co-creator with Will, and I also acted in it as well. The reason I'm in the film and the reason why I wanted to collaborate on this film with Will was because it was a very powerful image when Will originally came to me with it. He sort of called me up one day and said, I think he was in like a field, and he said, I've got this idea of two people just sat in a field talking. And I was thinking, that's great. And my sort of background is theatre. So I really like sort of powerful visuals. And in theatre, you have to have very much static sets which have to sell and deliver in terms of its sort of entirety of the story of everything behind it. It can't be, you don't have that luxury to sort of change everything around. And I think there's a wonderful translation when you try and convey that into cinema, when you try and take that sort of, that concept and then apply it to the screen. There's this sort of powerful sort of expectation or demand from the audience to say, you need to sit with this. You need to be present with this. We're not going to cut away every 5 seconds because that's what you're used to. This is going to be what it is. And for me, there was that kind of long take, things happening and evolving in the moment, and the action just allowing to breathe. That really interests me all the time. So that's kind of why I wanted to sit with it and work with it. And I love it. Yeah, it's really good. I have had this horror film floating around in my head for a long time, and I'm writing it at the moment and just piecing it together. I think horror is a wonderful medium to express and explore very human concepts, very sort of very real experiences, but in a way that can truly sort of affect people, because it's relatable, but at the same time it's a manifestation of emotion, of humanity, and that's something that I really want to explore. Also, it's a pretty lucrative area, but so I've got this horror that I'm trying to work on, and in terms of acting, I've kind of taken a step back just to sort of explore other creative avenues, and I'm sort of now really into poetry, which is of fun expression. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. I genuinely think film festivals are a really wonderful way to sort of just see what people are doing, how people are creating. It's a real wonderful sort of buzz and thrill to see what happens in other people's minds, because when you watch someone else's film, it's very hard. For me personally, it's very much like, this is, how did they come up with these ideas? How did they just go about doing all these different expressions and styles? And I think it's just a wonderful gallery of people's work, and I'm a huge fan of them. They're very exciting.